Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, people, I am super duper tired, but that's for good reason, right? Um, I had my first annual Black Friday deal room, and that's where all the founders um, and their tools showed up. I asked a lot of founders, and I had a large pick of the litter, and I tried to bring on the best founders. Their tools mixed, they matched, and try to put on a good event for my community, you guys out there. So I want to thank you guys, all of you guys that showed up. Give a shout out, give a thumbs up. Um, Let everybody know in the chat how much fun you had and what you learned. And we're gonna run this back again. And I'm so excited and tired at the same time. I think everybody that registered for this year, you're automatically free next year. So mark me up, mark my word, and actually you can go and you can probably bring this tape back up to me. But we had so much fun. I had so much good feedback and had so much good connection with a lot of folks. I'm just like, man, everybody that registered that went hard for me the first year I'm doing this. Shout out to you, and I'm going to reward you guys because next year is going to be even bigger. So I appreciate you guys for joining me in that. So now, without further ado, listen, I'm going to get into it. You guys are all here for a certain reason. So we are going to get to that reason and make no mistake about it. And I want to apologize in advance to the people who attended my event. Because let me tell you what happened. I did the event, I came back, and I had to go back. It's like, oh my goodness, my list changed a little bit, not a lot. But what I wanted to think about was I thought about all the questions people were asking in the event. We had some startup people, we had some people already established, and we had some people who were kind of ready to go to the next level in 2025. And I had to go back and look at the tools. I said, are these the best tools to equip people to move into 2025 with? And I really had to go back and I made some changes. So don't be alarmed. Don't be throwing stuff through the screen, right? Believe it or not, people actually do that. Crazy enough, man, these young YouTubers or whatever. So I want to go. So it wasn't easy, right? It wasn't easy. I'll let you know that, because if we look here, let me see, and I'm gonna bring up the screen here on AppSumo here. And this was more AppSumo type of thing, but I had other founders that I had met and established relationship with, and they say, hey, listen, we're no longer on AppSumo, but we want to do something special, for your MRR customers who may be interested in what we're doing. So they came on, they started giving away cars. They started, you get a car, you get a car. No, I'm just kidding. But it felt like that, right? Our last speaker, he just gave away everything. He was like, hey, I got this, and that. That's about $10,000. Boom, here you go. I was like, whoa, wait. So that happened, right? So let me do a quick, we're going to have a special guest too tonight, man. I had 3 guests, and I was like, listen, I can't bring all 3 of you on here. So we are going to have a special guest. So stay tuned all the way to the end. You don't want to miss this. All right. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Let me know. Let the people know, man, if you attended this workshop. This is the first one, right? This is the first one. But based on the feedback, and I got some more feedback I'm going to be getting from them, they're going to get out to them. They're going to let me know the next one is going to be fire, right? It's going to be fire, right? This one was hot, but it was my first time doing it, right? And I was like, wow. All right, so let's look at what we got here. So let me tell you what I did and how I came up with the top 15. This was not easy, man. AppSumo's got stuff everywhere, man. They got stuff that walk your dog, right? You can call in an AI robot that calls over the phone and take your dog out for a walk. No, I'm kidding. But they had over 427 products. What I did was I looked for the Black Friday deals here, which brought it to 424. 3 people just opted not. 3 companies opted not. Hey, we're not doing it. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I looked through. Listen, this Black Friday for AppSumo. They did a little bit different this year, and I would have to get used to it. It was definitely different, right? It was like, okay, should I reach for my wallet now? Should I reach for my credit card now? I don't know, right? And so I slowed down. I took some inventory and some stock, and I always want you, the listener, to grow when you come to my channels and think about it. I was like, man, listen, you don't need everything on there. For one, your budget is going to get blown out like the first or 2 days. So just kind of get a feeling of what they have and what's going on. Now, if you're it's almost geared towards, if you're AppSumo Plus member, you really didn't miss out. You may meaning that if you missed a window, a 48-hour window, that was okay, but it gave you an opportunity to think about if you really needed that tool or not. And you could have got it at its lowest price, which would have been about $10 to $15 less, but you don't want to make a lifetime mistake. How did that sound for a lifetime deal? I don't know. That sounded pretty good. All right, so let me do you number 15. Let's go. So out of all of these tools, I looked through every single tool on every single tool. And I wanted to see, the range, the different things that it can do. I was looking for, honestly, there was a couple things I was looking for. I was looking for range. Everybody knows I look for rangy tools, range, right? Can I walk my dog in the morning? Can I make my coffee at lunch? Right? Can I get a nightcap? Can I take my wife to dinner at evening? It had to give me range. So I love a lot of rangy tools. All right. So let's start with number 15, right? Now you guys are like, okay, say what is number 15, right? Don't be telling it out in the group because I changed it. So you don't want to get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. So number 15, I don't think number 15 changed. But number 15 is Real Craft. Real Craft. Uh what we have here is Realcraft is a storytelling type of software. I like using it for the shorts. I like using it for YouTube a little bit as well, right? But what Realcraft does is Realcraft has an AI tool, and you can tell stories with it, right? And Perry, shout out to Perry. She's one of my my inner circle members. She's like, I don't know, Jenny, I don't like all the AI stuff. I was like, yeah, when you think you're trying to trick somebody with AI, I don't even like those tools. But I like the tools that give me the opportunity, maybe do some 3D animation or some 3D cartooning to kind of to change it up a little bit. I don't want anything saying there and the lips are moving like this, right? Like an old kung fu movie, right? I don't like that either. I like tools that's going to give me like storytelling. Like this is animation, cartooning, and you're able to do a lot of different things with it. So like this can come up and you're trying to lead someone into maybe reading a blog or something. So I really liked that. And I like the fact that they keep improving on it. Right. So that was one of the things. Right. So Real Craft made my top 15 barely. Like they were hanging on like the back of a limb, but they made it to the top 15 out of 424. I think I said 424 tools. A lot of tools, right? So let me see. Oh, I don't have my chat turned on here. Let me get that going. That's the reason why I couldn't see it. I was like, where's my chat at? All right. So that was number 15, right? That was number 15. All right. So Joyful Stamping's in the house. Anthony's here. Vasti is here. Nice. Stuart showed up. What? All right. Sharon Davis said this event was great. Listen, Sharon learned a lot, man. She was very participative. I appreciate that. You guys are fire, man. That's why I'm giving away for you guys free next year, because next year's going to be bigger. And then the people that missed out this year, hey, they got to pay, man. They have to cough it up. All right. So, and like Joyful Stampo, fun, not the word, mind blowing, overwhelmed. Listen, I'm just trying to give you guys a juice. That's what we do here, the Jenny juice. All right. You know why? Because everybody said to me together, with me together, because it's hard out here in these LTD streets. All right. So here we go. All right. So I had a change at number 14. So do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. What? Do not be alarmed. All right. So what, you missed it? I totally missed it. Yeah, you missed it. If you signed up though, I'm gonna have a replay, and I'm gonna give you the tools I put together to put this replay together for you. So it's very customized. And so those of you missed out, or all of you who attended and paid, I put together a nice replay for you. So you guys just give me some time. I should have that up probably by Monday or so. All right. So I did have a change at number 14. So let's look at number 14. This is going to blow your mind. Literally, it's going to blow your mind. So let me show you number 14. You're like, uh-oh, what did he do at 14? All right. So I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. So let me put it up here. And this is on AppSumo Black Friday, right? Where's it at? I can't even get, where is it at? What did they do? They changed it. Oh, here's right here. Sociamonials, oldie but goodie, OG tool. This is an OG tool. And I put it up here for a reason. So, not that I'm biased, right? The founder of Sociamonial lives like 2 blocks from me, right? Crazy. It's crazy. We've had lunch a couple of times, and very good founder, by the way. And I live by a couple of founders, right? And we all live in the same vicinity. Maybe we should have a round table get together and figure out what we can do about this industry to strengthen it. I don't know. Maybe that's just thought. Never know. Food for thought. So anyway, Sociamonials, the reason why I put Sociamonials is because Sociamonials has evolved, right? They have evolved. And the reason why I put them in here is because they have range. They have range. If you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to start a business today, if you're only trying to start a business today, you can just pick up Sociamonials and be done. If you're struggling with all these different tools give you this, right? They give you peanut butter, they don't give you jelly, right? They give you milk, they don't give you cereal. You can just pick up Sociamonials and be done. Put it in a checkout cart, move out. The reason why is because Sociamonials gives you a business in a box. That's what I like about it. It's very it's a rangy tool. And so that was a surprise, right? A lot of you guys are like, wait a minute, what? So yes, so listen, that was number 14, Sociamonials. He's going to be surprised. I added, what happens, I went back, I had to make some moves, I had to make some changes. I went into some of the tools. I stayed up to 1:30 a.m. last night, trying to go back through tools and see if they really added the juice and the punch that I thought the people that attended my workshop would need. And I think Sociamonials is one of those tools. It's an oldie but goodie. It's OG, but they're shifting. They're making a lot of things better. Their engineering is working. Their tech support is on par. The founder is fire, right? So I just wanted you guys to know this is a tool. This is a dangerous tool. And the reason why I say that is because some tools will come to AppSumo and they disappear into the abysmal. They never update it or anything like that. Sociamonials has given you the blueprint on how to scale. So if you're trying to figure out, some of you founders out there trying to figure out how to scale your business, Sociamonials has a blueprint. I'm just letting you know. So that's for founders. Sociamonials can show you how to scale as a founder and show you how to scale as a small business. Trust me. This tool, you pull it off the shelf, you'd be like, oh, really? Right. And so I only put that out there. Let me see what the comments are out here. What are people saying? I don't know if they might not be liking that my 14 pick. That's fine. That's fine. So what do we got here? All right. So listen. So that was social. Now let's look at. All right. So let's look at who was number 13. Let's see. Number 13. Let me pull them up here. Right. And these are tools that alone, any of these tools alone could help you even launch or start a business or start multiple businesses with even one tool. Literally. And that's what I like about them. There's a lot of tools on AppSumo, but man, I need something that's going to move the needle in my business. And any one of these tools, you pick them up, pull them off the shelf, of course, using my code, right? I'll make enough to get maybe a coffee. Maybe I'll get a peppermint coffee this year. I'll treat myself to a peppermint grande if people use my code. All right. So listen, let's look at the next one. And I am going to give you the reason why I suggested this. I've been dropping, and what I've been from people that's been stopping by my channel, right? They were like, "Hey, I don't understand. You speak in code, you speak in language, right?" I'll be talking about hack packs. I'll be talking about putting things. It's hard to jump in my channel and start leaving comments versus let me see what this guy is about. So if you're not a if you haven't liked or subscribed my channel, I just do things different here because we move in a very fast pace and you only have a certain amount of time to get these LTDs on these LTD streets. So a lot of times when I'm speaking and I'm saying different things, I'm speaking in code to move a lot faster through some of the things. So if you don't understand what I said, just ask me in the comments. But I'll say different things like, "Oh, you need to pick up Fable. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about the reason why I kept telling people to pick up Fable if they got so Fable is number 13. The reason why I said pick up Fable is because if you plan to be an agency, if you plan to buy something that has a that you can have sub accounts on the back end, you need Fable. Why? I ran a small agency. I don't anymore. I'm doing a lot of other things now, but I ran a small agency and I found myself turning into tech support, literally. So a tool like Fable says you no longer need to be tech support. Put up a page, right? Get a use a what was the name of that tool? You get yourself a Super OK or get yourself one of these other tools and just drop you a couple of Fable videos in there. They got a lot of different tools out there, a Notion or what have you. Get one of those tools, drop your Fable in there, and you're off to the races. You let people self-serve themselves. If you're going to run a small agency or you have sub accounts, right? Sure enough, Trafft will have you get 200 sub accounts. There's no way you're going to be trying to teach 200 people to move around that beast, right? That's why I kept saying I said if you get Trafft 200, you definitely need Fable, right? If you get Launch Card 200, you definitely need Fable. So you don't have to explain all that. That was the reason why. So Fable made my list because I can't do any of these other tools and be a small agency and make my money. I can't do Sociamonials and I can't do some of these other tools without having a Fable in my arsenal. I think Fable makes it very, very easy to do. So that is my reason for number 13, Fable. All right. So what else here? Let's see here. There was so much good information. Jenny's great hacks and the founders sharing and answering questions. Yeah, man, it was awesome. I want to do that more often with just bringing in the founders. We just have a sit down. It's like we start a little campfire and just have a sit down with the founders. I think I'm gonna do that. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know in the chat. I think we have some founders that showed up. I'll give them a shout out. I think a couple of founders showed up here. I think is that Omar from ChargeKeep? Okay, Omar from ChargeKeep is in the house. All right, so Fable is 13. Now, for number 12, this is going to be a shocker to some, not to those who joined my my Black Friday deal room. They got an opportunity to meet the founder of this tool. He was never been seen before ever. But Meethour, the founder of Meethour, showed up. You guys missed this guy. He's not the most technical. He says, hey, a lot of that is my chief technology officer, but he gave us the just and the vision of Meethour. I think Meethour has a lot more range than people give it credit for. And one thing you guys haven't noticed about me is I see the diamonds in the rough. I know what these tools can do or what they're meant to do. Sometimes I'll pick the brain of the founder. I'm like, oh, I can see how you can fit into this market. People just need to know about you. So again, Meethour is that tool where you can do a one-on-one coaching call in the morning, do a group call with your team in the afternoon, and then do a webinar at night with 3,000 people, 4,000 people simultaneously streaming out to YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook all at the same time. That's a rangy tool, right? And I kept looking for a tool to replace sessions, right? If AppSumo is listening, if Noah's listening, he's probably gonna get mad at me. I'm sorry, Noah. You know how I feel about that particular tool, and I wanted to replace it. So at least I came back to AppSumo to try to replace it. And Meethour it's a good replacement, but it is nowhere near that tool. And I understand that, but it definitely did it. It definitely did its job to satisfy my appetite. All right. So I will say that it did satisfy my appetite. So I can appreciate that. But Meethour is surprisingly good. Another thing is Meethour will be part of my hack packs. Give you guys I am going to be doing one hack pack a day for the next 5 days. I think I got 5. Let me look at my notes here. How many hack packs I got? You guys need to tune in for my hack packs. They're going to be fire. You guys know how I do my hack packs. Let me see how many hack packs I got. Oh, I added a new one. Ooh, I forgot I added that. Oh, I got one. I have a hack pack. I'm just dropping one of the names for my hack packs. It's so funny because I came up with this because of the way the hack pack works. It's called the Night Before Christmas Hack Pack. I kid you not. I kid you not. I came up with that. That is crazy. But when you see it, you'll be like, oh, this is the night before Christmas. When you see that hack pack, you're going to be crying, man. That's going to be dropping. I don't know what day I'm going to have that hack pack. So this is my AppSumo link right here. So if you see anything that you like, you want to pick up, you definitely can do that. Use my code there. All right. So Meethour was number 12. No one on this is going to be no surprise to no one what my number 11 is, because I have been on this tool. I like hot on, man. This is when you think of it. I've been on my number 12 tool. These are tools that you will get your money worth out of these tools. Any tool that I love, any tool that I list here, you will get your money worth, right? You will get your money's worth. So Breezy is number 11, right? They almost cracked the top 10, but they didn't. Breezy is the gift that keeps on giving, right? This tool is phenomenal. It's the cleanest landing page builder I've ever seen, right? Because some of the landing page builders were built like pre 2022, right? You know, remember lead pages, and I remember the first ones, the OGs. Breezy is just easy, right? If you're looking for a landing page, one of the things that held me up when I was first getting started in this whole digital marketing and all that was building out a landing page. It would take me forever, right? Tick, 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 tick. I'd be looking at it and take me forever, right? And now I'm seeing a tool like Breezy, and that thing is easy. I love that tool. Breezy is no joke. Cold Crush is in the house. Stick around, Cold Crush, man. I might have to give you a shout out. Radiance, what? Listen, guys, Radiance is in the house. She's been traveling. She says, hey, listen, I'm traveling, but I'm tuning in for this top 15, Jenny. I was like, okay, I see you. All right. Okay, I see you. All right. So, So she says, hey, listen, Sociamonials is one of my I'm telling you, people be sleeping on Sociamonials. Maybe I should go down there to two blocks away. Maybe I should get on my bike and ride there and say, hey, bruh, they still sleeping on your tool. They have no idea what they're missing. And actually, it's because of his tool and the way he was scaling. I started looking at how he was scaling. And I kind of started scaling up my business a little bit like that too. Listen, all right, you guys can take it for what it's worth. All right, you guys take it for what it's worth. I don't know. All right, so that is Breezy is easy. All right, let me tell you what you need to get on this tool. Where are we at? Since we're here, right? And since you guys are going to use my code because I already put it in there. I already put the code in there. May have to pin it to the top or something. But you guys already got my code saved, right? Surely you do. All right. Because if you guys want me to continue to bring you the juice, because shoot, I think I just about got every tool that's out there. So it's got a lot of tools. It's got a lot. Listen, so this is about $100 per website or per workstation here. 50 websites is a lot. But if you start growing and scaling, right? I don't think you need 50 websites. Actually, I just think you can get away with a double. I think you can get away with 10 websites. But let me tell you what happened, because this is what I started with. I said, man, you know what? I like Breezy. They're cool, right? I said, they're cool. I'll just spend $118, use my AppSumo discount, and all that. Pay less than $100 to get 10 websites. Then I started using it. I was like, oh my goodness. So I had to go back, man. I jumped in. I think I think I'm 8 codes in, man. I think I'm 8 codes in, working with a client by the end of this week. I'll probably have enough to probably just max stack this puppy. I'm just telling you, listen to me. Listen, let me put my face on screen. I don't think people can see me. What's going on here? Listen, Breezy is easy. It is the easy. If you're struggling to start and launch your business, just where do I start? Anywhere else? Listen, start with a landing page, right? Where people can take action. You can launch. I'm talking about set the domain up, CNAME set up. That stuff sets up in like seconds. I don't know what they're doing on the back end, but your domain sets up. All of that stuff is the fastest domain setup. I can set up a website. Literally, I can go website top to bottom, landing page, not a website, landing page top to bottom, 45 minutes max. And that's putting in all the bells and whistles and a domain setup. And I think I probably can do it less, but I'm just giving you benefit of a doubt versus some of these other landing pages. You can't say I didn't tell you. All right. Embed's very easy, right? So, all right. So here we go. So I just want to let you know that, hey, listen, Breezy is easy. Do not sleep on this tool. So that is my number 11 tool. All right. So let's look at number 10 that cracked the number 10 list, right? Here it is right here. Task Magic. Task Magic is a tool that does. Now, here's what I will say. Here's what I will say. Task Magic, and I can honestly say it has a lot of range. It reduces a lot of things that you would normally have to do, right? So, but again, this is an efficiency tool. I'm not big on efficiency tools, but it cracked the top 10 for one of my tools. Task Magic made the top 10, and it's for efficiency. And I'll see, and I'll hear a lot of different things about it. Listen, you have to buy tools for you and what's going to make life easier for you, right? So I know they're pretty active, and I know the founder's pretty active. They can help you if you kind of get stuck. But Task Magic does a lot of tasks and stuff for you. It's almost on a par of RoboMotion, Zero Work, things of that nature. But Task Magic is doing a lot of that for you. So Task Magic did make my top 10. It did. It made my top 10. So Task Magic is top 10. Now, let's talk about number 9. Let me check the chat. How's the chat doing? How's the chatter doing? Getting Bree and using your code, Jenny. Oh, thank you, Miss DG. I appreciate that. Code Crush is like Breezy, man. Breezy, y'all be sleeping on. Do not sleep. Code Crush Media is in the house. Y'all gonna thank him later. All right, so Code Crush, tell him, man, how easy is Breezy? Domain setup, everything. Your domain setup like that. You'd be like, oh, I want to make this Mr. Jenny Jones go scuba diving.com. No problem. Put that in there. Linked up. Less than 5 minutes. True story. I'm not making this up. It's so easy to set up. Breezy is easy. All right. So what do we got here? Now she asking technical questions. Come on. Now I know you're traveling. We're trying to keep this less technical. I'll probably answer it a little bit. Does $100 justify the jump to tier 2 in Meethour? Here's what I would tell you. Don't get Meethour if you can't get tier 3. Just keep moving. Keep moving. All right. Do it together. Everybody do it together. Keep moving. Keep moving. Because if you can't get tier 3 Meethour, right? And it's not that expensive. It does everything. Here's what I'll say. It does everything that Zoom does and more for less than $300. It's definitely with the AppSumo code. We went through this if people were in my workshop. I did whiteboard sessions out there every day after days 1 and day 2. We kind of went over it, and I basically told people that there's no other tool that does everything that Breezy does. Not even, you can't simultaneously stream out to 3 different locations: Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and you have a conference there, and you can come back and do a one-on-one meeting later, and it has high definition, right? And you have an always on link ready to go. That's a meeting link. And you can have up to 10 simultaneous licenses. So if I have a if I have a VA, let's say I have 5 VAs, let's just say, right? That'd be kind of expensive. But so that would make 6 of us, right? All 6 of us could be doing using the software at the same time with a different license. I know that's something you would have. You can't do that with what is the name? My brain is going with Zoom. You can't do that because you need to have a different license. You have to have different email addresses. So if I had 5 VAs, each one had their own email address, I grant them a license. I can have 10 licenses. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this stuff. I'm telling you. So I only brought that up because she asked me, and I was like, well, let me ask you. She's like, keep moving. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. All right, so we have so that was where is that at? Where am I at here? All right, so number 9. Number 9 is my surprise. Number 9 is my surprise. I love surprises. I love surprises. All right, so let me show you my number 9. Let me show you my number 9. Tell me if you're surprised if this made the top 10. Just let me know if you're surprised made the top 10. Are you surprised? Anyone surprised? Anyone surprised that Merlin made its number 9? Is anybody surprised? Hope you have Thoughtly in your top 10 to automate calls. There's 2 other tools that came here before Thoughtly, and I didn't want to buy Thoughtly and be disappointed because you can't return it. So, but I already have 2 other tools that came here that's doing that. The tools that I have can actually go in your calendar and book your call for you, and it answers your name. It looks in your calendar and it returns your name back to you. So Thoughtly is not the first one doing that, right? There's been 3 tools that come here before Thoughtly, and I got 2 of them. So that's why I wasn't fast to pull that off the shelf. So I didn't get a chance to look at that one, but I didn't. So sorry. And I couldn't look at it because I can't return it. I could probably look at it, test it out, and then if I don't like it, return it. But if I can't return it, all right. So I'm not saying Thoughtly shouldn't be there. And again, let me tell you my disclaimer. My disclaimer is this is my top 15, right? This is my people be like, oh, is LeBron James better than Michael Jordan? I don't know. But let me tell you the reasons why I think Michael Jordan is better. Let me tell you the reason why I think Michael Jordan is better or LeBron is better. This is Jenny Jones's AppSumo top 15 tools. So you know why I'm giving this to you? You know why? Who said that? Stephen Patton said that. You know why? You know why I'm saying this? You know why I'm giving this top 15? Because it's hard out here in these LTD streets. All right. So all right, you got it. All right. So enough about that. All right. So Merlin here's the reason why. And I'm going to give you a cheat code just for you guys tuning in. Let me see how many people here so I can see if there's enough people here that if they leave, then they'll miss out. I want to make sure that they miss out. Oh, we got enough people here. All right. So let me get got to make sure. Listen, I'm going to drink a bottle of water first because I don't want this to get out. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I'm telling you this. I'm only sharing it with you guys. So I got to drink some water. This is going to be crazy. All right. So listen. If you take Merlin and mix it with Maker Suite, done. Those of you listening to me that bought Maker Suite, if you're going to grow on YouTube, you must have Maker Suite. You must. So mix Merlin with Maker Suite. You let Merlin do your research and gather your the salient points from a video, any video. Use Merlin. You grab those salient points. You then take that and then mix it in with Maker Suite and do additional research. Maker Suite is going to tell you why that video is where it's at and why people are going to that video. You tell Maker Suite, I want a video similar to that. So write me an outline that I can have, and I want my video to get the same juice as that one is getting. Here's the reason why it's going to get that juice, because YouTube is going to go and find a similar video to that one. So if someone sees that video, now they're going to start serving. Now they're going to start serving your video because it's similar. Shh, I didn't want that to get out. That's why I like Merlin. There's a lot of other tools, but I think Merlin, because Merlin sits right there in your YouTube. So this is a YouTube hack, right? This is a YouTube hack. Mix that with Maker Suite. Game over. Only on the digital growth hacks. Only on the digital growth hacks. Why? Because it's hard out here in these LTD streets, people. All right. So let's go. That's why Merlin made my top 9. That's a must-have tool. That's a must-have tool, right? All right. So this guy comes and says, "Oh, you need to have this and that." Man, I don't listen. That tool, I got 2, 3 of those tools already. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying it's my top 15. My top 15. All right. So let's look at number 8. Ooh, it's getting interesting now. Ooh, it's getting hot in here now. All right. So let me see. So let's see here. Not surprised. I like Merlin. I'm telling you guys, man, people are sleeping on some of these tools. All right, so let's look at. So we're looking at number 8. All right, this is funny. All right, listen, people. Listen, Trafft made it cracked my number 10. Here's the reason why, and I have to let people know. Some people are like, "How are you coming up with?" I like tools that's going to give me range and it's going to make me money, because it's hard out here in these LTD streets. And if I have to go back, if I have to feed my LTD addiction, then I want a tool that's going to allow me to make money. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Trafft. So you have to deploy it correctly. Those who follow me know that I build oligopolies. Cold Crush, let them know in the chat, what is an oligopoly? Those who've been in my classes, if Perry's on here, you have to build an oligopoly. I think Trafft, and again, I'm speaking code again, but those who follow me know, if you look it up, oligopoly, you're building something unique. You're building something that what we call, those of you taking some of my classes on some of the tools that I look for on AppSumo, I look for tools that have their own moat, right? If I'm a castle, in the ancient times, they would surround a castle with alligators, and they'd have one bridge, one way in, one way out. You ain't getting through to that castle. If you try to go through the water, you're going to get consumed by the alligators or the sharks or the fish that's in the water. So that's what it is. So Trafft is that tool. Trafft, it has so much range, but if you're building a small agency, of course, you're going to mix that with Fable. That was the reason why I kept saying that. So again, Trafft is a tool that made it into my top 8. Who's surprised? How do you even spell that? She said it's TRAFFT. What is that? Yeah. You got things. Got, all right. So let's see. Can't afford turkey now. Oh man, he's making people make him feel bad. He can't afford turkey, man. You're funny. Hey, it's getting hard out here, man. I'm telling you, you can afford turkey if you buy the right tools and redeploy them, right? All right. So make sure you use my code, right? And maybe Appsumo will be nice. Maybe they'll find some extra dimes to give me because you guys are liking the tools that I'm putting together and showing you. All right. So I have another surprise for you. So Trafft is number 8. Trafft is number 8. All right. So what else we got here? All right. So who else we got here? What else is going on here? All right. So tell me what you guys think of the list so far. I know there's a lot. You're not going to agree with everything. If Perry's here, she's going to like, nope, Jenny, nope, nope. She's part of my inner circle. She'll be giving me a hard time. She's funny. Cold Crush, what do you think? What do you think of it? Radiance, Anthony, I know. Mo, Anthony said yes. Mo, yes, sir. People, man, if you understand, this is all my investment background. When I look at tools, I look at investments, right? These are investments. You're investing in a founder. You're investing in a tool. You're investing in the longevity of the tool. Does it have a moat? You know, what's built into the moat, right? Google moat or use your Merlin to tell you actually what moat is, right? I don't know. That just slipped out. All right. So, all right. So, now where were we? So we were talking about Trafft. What do you guys think about it so far, right? Which tier though? Which tier of what? Tell me which one, because I'm doing 100 things here. No. That's oligopoly. No, that's not it. I think that's how you spell. No, you spell it like monopoly, but it's oligopoly. That's it. It's spelled like monopoly, but it's oligopoly. That's what it is. That's how you spell it. So which tier of what? Which tier of what? I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm trying to. We almost at the top 5. Ooh, the top. I'm gonna tell you right now, the top 5 is gonna be crushing. It's gonna be surprising. Some people are gonna be disappointed. Some people you may think may win, may not win. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be hard out here in these LTD streets. Man, which tier? Water cool. Tell me which tier you're talking about. Which tier though? I don't know which one you're talking about. For, let's see. Oh, Merlin. I haven't looked at the tier lately. I think they even upped it the tier. Let me look at it. You can probably let me see. Where oh, I'm typing in the wrong window here. Hold on, let me see. We'll come back to that. I'm gonna finish my top 15. So we'll come back to the tier, what tier? Because what I'm gonna do is once I give you the top 15, then we'll look at some of the ones you're interested in, and I'll give you my recommendation on the tier. How's that? Hopefully that helps out. So Trafft is number 8, but look at number. Oh man, people are gonna be. Let's see. Number 8. No, number 7. Number 7 is Intensio. Number 7 is Intensio, right? Make sure you use my code though. If you guys are telling people, hey, make sure to use my code if you guys are talking, because I'm trying. So Intensio is a tool that has range. Oh my God, this tool has so much range. Here's what's gonna happen. I have my hack packs dropping. You guys, this is going to be the second season of hack packs. You guys have Cold Crush Media. He's in the chat right now. Give him a shout out. Give that dude some love. He said, Jenny, you got to do a season 2, bro, of the hack pack. You know, your hack packs, your Thanksgiving hack packs. I'm like, dude, those are so tiring to make those videos. And hack me. He said, Jenny, can we get a season 2, bro? I said, all right. So Cold Crush Media, he's in there. Thanks to him, season 2 is coming. And here's what I will tell you. Extensio. I have such a surprise hack with Extensio. It's going to make you cry. You're going to be like, Jenny, how in the heck did you come up with that? That's why Intensio is up there, man. Intensio is a number 7. And Intensio is a tool that you can use if you want to impress clients, you want to go to another level with your presentation to clients, you pull this puppy off the shelf, right? I'm just saying. All right. So Intensio is that tool. Now, this next one, man. This next one, oh my goodness. This is an oldie, but I ain't gonna say it's an oldie, but listen, people. Listen. Hear me. Come closer. Nah, come closer. Nah, you're not close enough. You're not. I have a hack with Eureka. It's almost illegal. In fact, in some countries, it may be illegal. Eureka is fire. Fire. Here's what I'll say. Before I get to the hack, I'm not even going to get to the hack today. I'm going to get to it later this week. Again, I'm doing 5 hacks. Thank you, boy, Cold Crush. For season 2, it's coming. Season 2 of the hack packs are coming. Eureka, if you, I mean, just how do I put this? I don't want to give away. Well, yeah, Eureka is that tool. That's all I'm going to say on that. You're going to discover more in the hack that I do. I got to save the hack. If I give you the hack now, then you're not going to come back for the hack packs. All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Tom's like, hey, listen. Tom's like, hey, man, listen, this oligopoly. Come on, people. I used to teach entrepreneurship. So going at and studying, looking how some companies survive and some did not make it. You have to understand, you have to look at their moat, right? Did they build in enough? Right. So the tool someone brought up earlier, oh, this phone, you can do the phone calls or whatever. dude, everybody's making those. Like I said, I got 2 of them already. Do you have a moat? What are you doing differently? Are you building anything else around your tool, right? What is your plans for expansion? Are you going to include us, the Sumo links, right? And I'll put this out here because some founders are probably on here now. Stop making tools that can't include us to scale from the back end. I said it. Boom, I said it. We need to be able to grow with you. If you have a good tool, let me put myself on this. Let me put myself in the screen because I got a couple of founders that dropped in. Listen, founder, if you have a great tool and Sumo links are liking it, you need to find a way to open up that. You need to find a way to open up that back end to let us in with you, because as you grow, we're going to grow with you. That means that we've already figured out a business model for using your tool. So if we figured out a business model for using your tool, you open up the back end, we'll pay you. I'll pay you $50. I'll pay you $100 a month, and I'm making $3,000 a month. I don't have a problem. I'll pay you $300 a month, and I'm making $5,000 a month. Do the math on that. Open it up. Quit being stingy. Whew. All right, I got that out. That was all. I got off my soapbox. All right, so here we go. So now, so that was Eureka. All right, so here we go with number 5. I mean, it's getting tough right here. How much time we got left? Whew, I got 15 minutes left before this is over. I want to hear you guys' comments on some of these tools. Right, this is crazy. I'm almost afraid to put them. All right, here it is. Boom. 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 I'm doing my mic drop. Mic drop. Mavic cracked the top 5. We're talking about a tool that wasn't even on AppSumo Select. Made it to the top 5. And I'm going to tell you again, there's something magic about Mavic. I want to hear you in the comments. If you've seen our presentation this morning, this CEO got up at 2:30 a.m. in Singapore to make my conference, and she put it down. The people here in this room that was there, they would say, "Oh, I didn't know it did that. Oh, I didn't know it did." That's all we kept hearing. This tool is firecrackers. I'm telling you, there's something magic about Mavic. Better get them 5 codes. Better get them 5 codes. So better get those 5 codes. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so that is number 5. Number 4. Here it is. This is a shocker. I think number 4 is a shocker. I'll pull it up here, right? I have a reason for all of these. Again, I looked at 400 tools. I looked at literally 400 tools. Some of the other tools that if I didn't think they had a good moat, if I didn't think they had good protection, I think if everybody's doing that. But they're some of the tools I'm looking at, they're just special tools, the way you can use them. So, all right. So, and again, this is my top 50. All right. So let's look at this one. Here it is, baby. Here it is. Since I have purchased this tool, I have doubled. Let me repeat that. Since I have purchased this tool, I have doubled my quarter doubled from, I had a quarter over quarter, it doubled when I picked up ChargeKeep. One of the things happened was my expenses decreased because I was using this other tool. My expenses decreased, and then ChargeKeep gave me more. It gave me more. It gave me more range because now when I use it as a because you can use it as a button, you can embed it. And there's another way you can use it, but this is a checkout. This is a mobile checkout cart that actually gives you affiliate links inside of it. 2 tiers affiliates. You can create your own affiliate. You can create your own affiliate army within ChargeKeep, and they are partnered with Stripe. So everything, not some of the things, but everything, every single point in Stripe that you're hitting, it's going to show up in your ChargeKeep dashboard. Fire tool. Very underrated. I think a lot of people don't understand it. Like, why do I need to pay that much? Whatever. ChargeKeep is a keeper. It's a fire tool. ChargeKeep. The ChargeKeep. I think it's Omar. I think he's in here. Let me know what you guys think. You guys that attended my workshop over the last 3 days. Let ChargeKeep know, let Omar know that you learned some things about his tool that a lot of people didn't know, right? And again, I think that built-in affiliate, everybody doesn't have. No, actually, no one else has that. I think there are some tools out there that have it, but I remember that instead of buying and bolting on another affiliate platform, you can actually do that. Um, you can actually do that. So, all right. So this is no surprise. My number 3 is no surprise. Is Jess here? Did I see Jess's name in here? Jess, holler at me. Jess. Oh, Jess is here. Jess, listen, Jess. It's probably around what 7 a.m. or something like that now. Now it's early in the morning there now, and it's almost night here. It's really weird. Thank you, Jess, for showing up. Jess, there's magic with Mavic. I'm telling you. You guys don't have to believe me. A year from now, they'd be like, man, Jenny said that. He said it. All right. So number 3. Man, we're getting here. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. So number 3, right? My top 15 is Remo. Not because it's probably one of the most expensive tools actually outside of Task Magic, right? This is up there in the price and the cost range. Here's the reason why. We did our entire 3-day event on Remo. I want you guys put in the comments, what do you guys think about Remo platform? Tell me, what do you think about the potential of Remo? Right? I've already shown some of the people how I'm going to deploy it. Remo is fire, dude. If you are sleeping on that, if you want to start a business this year, go to your spouse, your significant other, or go to your bank account and be like, listen, I'm going to invest. You know how people say, oh, I invested this much in my business. Go pull out $1,000, buy Remo full stack, and launch a business. Boom, you're done. That and probably my number 1 tool that I'm going to share with you. You get both of these 2 tools together. Actually, my top 3 tools. Wait a minute. All 3 of my top 3 tools. All 3 of my top 3 tools can be used together. I know it's going to sound crazy. Once I tell you, you're going to get it. It's going to make more sense to you. But getting Remo, I think that's going to change my business going into 2025. If you guys see less of me and you start seeing me driving around in a Mercedes and all these fancy cars and all that, you'll know that my Remo is doing the work for me. That and my number 1 tool. Actually, these top 3 tools. All right, so let me get to them. Let's get it. We're going to get you guys out of here. So Remo is fire. All right, so what else we got? All right, so number two. Once I tell you number 2, the people that was at my conference are gonna say, we know what's number 1. All right, so where's it at? All right, number 2 tool. I know what you're thinking. This is the number 2 tool right here. The reason why is because Brilliant Directories is a business in a box. I keep telling people this tool is the tool that keeps on giving, right? It is. It's just Brilliant Directories. It's fire, right? I don't want to get more into it because I can do so much with that. I'm going to hack it. I think I am going to hack it I think that will be one of my hacks. It was one of my hacks last year. I think I used it. I think I can use it again. Here's the reason why. This is probably here's what I'll say. I'll make this statement, and I want Anthony to back me up, and I want Cold Crush Media to back me up. This is the most hackable tool. It's either yes or no. This tool and probably Sweet Dash, the most hackable tool. Listen, these tools. Oh, so you guys got that. So now I'm going to show you guys the number 1 tool, my number 1. I had a very massive list. My number 1 tool, mine, right? And I want to see comments fire. Either I'm getting a thumbs up or I'm gonna get thumbs down. And I'm gonna give you number 1, and then I'm gonna back it up. All right. So listen. So my number 1 tool, number 1 out of 427 tools. It's PressRanger, baby. It's it, it's PressRanger. When I looked at everything that I could do with this tool, every freaking Friday, he sends out an email. Hey, we added this. Hey, we added that. This is going to help you. That's going to help you. This is going to help you. That's going to be like, wait a minute, what? And all I could do is I started going. I told my wife, I says, hey, honey, hey, go look at another car. Go do, because PressRanger is freaking fire. It has so much range, like this much. That's how much range it has. And without further ado, my number one, look at that. Sharon Dan said, yes. She says, yes, PressRanger. Tell the people why, Sharon. Tell the people why. Tell the people why. PressRanger is really good value too. I bought it at tier 2 last time. Came in. Tell the people why. Tell the people why. Steve is going to be thrilled. What are some of the promises that he made? What are some of the, I'm 8 codes in. This is the number one tool right now on AppSumo. Let me drop my link and I got a surprise. I'm going to drop my link just in case, because once I drop my link, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. So, did I put my link in there? Thought I did. Yeah. So I think you guys got my, all right. So I thought I put my link. I don't know why it's showing up. So anyway, so he said he's 8 codes in. Here's the reason why. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. It's Steve. Steve is here, people. He showed up, and he showed up with a
hello.
Steve.
Just like I promised, man. Just like I promised.
Oh my God. You guys comment. Below. This is fire right now. He showed up. He said, Jenny, I'm going to be lit. Man, listen.
Ooh. We did it.
Listen, who was here? Who else was here? Who was that? Who else was here? Someone says, hey, she's got 8 codes in. He's got 8 codes in. So listen, Steve, what is it about? What is it about your tool? What is it about your tool, Steve? Steve, CEO, by the way, Steve, CEO, PressRanger. This tool is smoking. This tool is smoking.
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. My life has had a lot of high points in it. You know, I got married to my wife, birth of our child. This might be the top, man. I'm not kidding. This might be the top. This might be it. Number one, baby. Number one. This is what I wanted for. This is what I've been hoping for years. This is it.
Steve, listen. Let me tell you what did it for me, right? And I don't think a lot of people know this. Let me tell you what put it over the top. What I said is, if I had to have one tool, just one, and again, all three of the top 3 tools are there. But if I had to have one that gave me the value, meaning that if I don't have a whole lot of dollars, right? Because it costs a lot to get up to the Brilliant Directories. It costs even more to get the Remo. But for the value of the money that I can put into a PressRanger today and what I get on the back end, and I don't think you guys know this, right? They have a service on there that if you submit a press release, it's guaranteed placement. I want to talk about that a little bit, Steve. And you can share a screen if you want to. This is phenomenal. Stuff like this is what, and you didn't have when you first showed up. You didn't have that. Right? You didn't have
No, this was all voted. So everything we do at PressRanger is voted on by our users. I think we're a little bit unique like that. And you mentioned also too, You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out which one you were trying to put up. Yeah.
You mentioned also too the Friday emails. That's been shouted out a lot. I really appreciate everyone's support. I mean, the reason we're doing this, the reason why we've been successful on AppSumo is because we're listening to all the users. That's why we're doing this. We've had thousands of people come through, thousands of people get codes, and thousands of people fill out requests for features and tell us what they want to see. And we got a small team. We're super nimble, and honestly, we'll build it for you. Like if it's a good idea and it's going to help more than just you, like we're ready to build, ready to make it as good as possible. And yeah, I mean, PressRanger is the all-in-one toolkit you need to run your own PR campaigns. It's a media database. It's a CRM. It's everything within sort of the PR landscape, but it's also a way to publish press releases directly to Business Insider, MarketWatch, Yahoo Finance, all the top tier publishers. And we're doing it all kind of as included as we can for a lifetime deal. We're really pumped on having everyone here and really pumped for the support.
All right, Steve, how many tabs you got open there, man? You're choking the bandwidth over there because I'm seeing you kind of.
I'm on fiber again.
You got, yeah, mine be messing up sometimes. I got I got the highest internet. You guys are freezing me out over here. So what I'd like for you to do, Steve, is I want you to bring up that one for entrepreneurs. I think you showed us. I didn't have the link for it. I wish I had it. You need to email that to me. But it's like, how can you make money with PressRanger? Is that the one?
Yeah, exactly. I'll send over the guide to all of your users after this, but there's a bunch of different ways to make money with PressRanger. I'll pull up the guide right now.
Yeah,
I'm
get the guide to
our
me and I'm gonna get it out to all my users.
Here. Perfect. This is the wrong link.
So the stuff like this, right? There's like a gazillion ways for them to make money, right? And so you have what? How many have? You can resell. You can
6 different things that you can resell. Everything's reseller ready, white label ready. Anything that you want to do to run your own PR campaigns, help out with SEO strategy, SEO campaigns, anything like that. I've given you a bunch of real world examples here of how our users are individually making money on this. I'm not blowing up anybody. I'm not giving away like their actual websites, but I'm more or less taking the strategies that I know that are working for them and giving everyone examples of how they can use PressRanger to build or bolt on existing SEO campaigns or PR to the things they already do, or start from scratch. It's pretty easy. We're watching a lot of people do it. I'm really pumped to watch everybody be successful with it. It's been really cool to watch.
Wow. Okay. So didn't you added a podcast? What did you add today? I think something about podcasts. Was that today you added that, or you did something? You sent out an email?
Yeah, we've been toying with this thing. So when you publish a press release on PressRanger, it goes to all these websites, right? So Business Insider, MarketWatch,
Slow down.
Reuters,
I want
Bloomberg,
people to get this. I don't think people are getting this.
Sure.
So when
you publish a press release. Yep. So PressRanger has an AI press release generator. So with one click, we can make a press release. And then in a second click, we can publish it to Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, Business Insider, Associated Press, Google News, everything like that. It's the absolute easiest way you can get PR. There's no way around that. And so, Jenny, what you're referring to, we've actually just run our own individual Black Friday campaign. We've been playing with this podcast add-on. So what we do is we take your press release, we turn it into audio, and then syndicate it across a bunch of different podcasts, and you end up getting links from all of these places as well. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean, all these different super high quality SEO links that come. It's absolutely free for all premium releases for all of December. It's just like a recent thing we've been kind of tinkering with. It's been really, really cool from an SEO perspective.
Nice. All right. That's so listen, Steve, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the floor for you and just give you a few words you want to think. This community is fire, right? My room was fire. They were like, man, I did not know PressRanger was like that. And I told him, I said, hey man, PressRanger it's really deep because you can use it for yourself, right? You can use it for yourself. You can use it for a client. You can start a business. You could show us the HARO thing. Let's see that really quick. Let's see. So there used to be a company, or they're getting ready to go out of business, but what they would do is writers would go to this one company and says, hey, we're looking for writers. I'm doing an article for Time Magazine, or I'm doing an article for the New York Times or New York Times online.com or whatever. And it says, hey, we need somebody that's an expert because of the mortgage crisis or whatever. We need somebody that's an expert in mortgages and kind of tell us what's going on. So you could write for them and then submit an article to them. And then they would either select your article and then publish you. And then that's where you get your backlinks. And that's how you get your credibility of your own website. So I guess I set it up for you. So go ahead.
Yeah, PressRanger is great, to your point, for building a personal brand, building up a single business, building up your clients' businesses, making your own business on top of PressRanger. You can really do anything with it. And so the thing you're talking about is about being able to respond to journalist pitch requests from all over the web. There's been a bunch of different companies that have done this over the years. We don't really want to be the one doing that. We want to be the ones who are surfacing all of it. So rather than have to have you dig through a bunch of different emails, we surface everything in the PressRanger dashboard. These are a few just from today. Like we have a New York Post opportunity here about saving for college. So we're looking for personal finance experts who can talk NYC parents. If that's you, this is a great opportunity to get a link inside the New York Post. Scrolling down here, we'll see what other opportunities there are. I haven't looked at these today. Let's just kind of click through these. All these are high domain authority blogs, looking for active writers, looking for active commenters. It's a great way, again, to build a personal brand, to build up your clients. And if you're running a PR campaign, running a PR firm, or have interest in running your own PR campaigns for your business, this is a really easy, simple way to communicate with journalists who are writing about stories about your business, about your sectors.
Nice. All right, so Steve, I'm gonna open it up for you. Someone asked, "This is can you affiliate market using PressRanger?" I'm not sure what that question means. I mean, you could be an affiliate for PressRanger. That's what you're asking. It says, "Can you affiliate market using PressRanger?" So you can be an affiliate marketer for them. That's definitely. It's not wise to be an affiliate if you don't own it, right? So you need to own it. You need to buy it first with my code, of course. And so yeah, Steve, number one, man, I'm gonna remove everything off the screen, and I'm gonna allow you to say your piece, and this will be an evergreen. So, do you have anything else you want to share, or do you want to just say what you got to say? Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I really thank you,
Hold on,
Jenny.
hold
I
on,
really
wait,
appreciate.
wait.
Sorry.
Let me get you here. All right, Steve.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you, Jenny. Thanks so much for seeing the potential in PressRanger back in the day. You've been with us since day one, and I think you reached out one of the first couple of days we were doing our first AppSumo campaign and said, "Hey, I really see the potential in this tool," and you were sending us ideas. I remember that because myself, the team, everyone kind of looked at those ideas and we're like, you know what, these are pretty good. We should start building these. I think I sent you an email like the day after you requested something. I was like, hey, this is live for you. And you're like, wait, what? Like you're actively building this thing like that quickly? And we still are. It's, 7 months later, something like that. We still have the same velocity, still launching new features every week. Really excited for all the support you've given us over the last couple of months and looking forward to building up this tool even further going forward.
Steve, I really, really do appreciate that. Let me remove this one from the stream. I really do appreciate that. And one thing I love, right? I love, like, I talked to Jess over at Mavic. I'm name dropping now. Talked to Omar over at ChargeKeep. I think I gave him some ideas. He was able to come back and he added some different things. And then Mavic did the same thing as you. I said, hey, have you tried this and tried this, whatever? She comes back, she hits me and says, hey, Jenny, we added that. I'm like, wait, what? I'm telling you, I know what these people are wanting out here in these LTD streets. And like I said, I want all of my founders to do well. I don't know. There's this thing going on with LTD founders or whatever. I want you guys to do well because, again, I'm an investor. I'm an indirect investor. I'm not showing up to your conference saying, hey, I'm going to invest this, but I'm indirectly invested. But I want you to do well. I want all of my LTD founders to do well because if you do well, I bought in at this price. The value of your company goes to this price. That means the purchase that I made at this price, I am so much more the value that it builds. And that I get it from an investment standpoint. That's the reason why. So I appreciate you listening. You're a man of your word. You showed up in a suit. Everybody if you guys are there this morning, hey, listen, if I win, I'm going to show up in a suit. All right. So no, I appreciate that. You won. I want to congratulations to everyone out there. All of my top 15. Again, it's a lot of tools. I picked them for different reasons. These are just my reasons. This is what I'm feeling, is what I'm thinking. So thank you all so much. Steve, thank you so much. I know Steve's there. Hi, wife. I know she's probably there. She's probably there. Or your dog there. So you guys take care. And Steve, thanks for joining the show, man. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Jenny. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone out there as well. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so guys, listen, that was my JJ. Yes, your feedback has been awesome. Hey, I really listen. I know what people out here wanting, and I'll say this, and I'm gonna close out with this. Right, I'm really gonna close out with this. There's this dynamic and I'm gonna put this out here, and I'm gonna give it this. I'm gonna give free game to founders. I'm gonna give free game to the people that follow my channel, or the people and the people that's my members and people's part of my inner circle. Thank you all. This has been an awesome year. One thing that I look for, and I'm going to give you my number one secret. I'm going to drop it right here, so you're all listening. Let me see if anybody left, because that means they missed out, and that'll be good. So let me just check the room. Cool. We had some people leave. All right. So listen, if a founder or you review a tool, that tool allows you to make money. That tool allows itself to make money by not giving everything away, unlimited everything, but they're very prudent in their investments. And that tool allows your customers to make money if they're an agency tool. If all three people, this is the trifecta. I'm giving the game away for free. I normally charge for this stuff. If all three people are winning, if my client wins from your tool, I'm going to put more money into your tool, because if my client is paying me $3,000 a month, I don't mind paying you $300, $500. I don't even mind paying you $1,000 a month. If I'm making $3,000 a month, I don't mind paying you $1,000 a month. That's just good math, right? And so I get stressed out, because that's the trifecta. If these founders can figure that out, what a lot of founders do is they'll go out and says, oh, I'm gonna make a good tool, and I make a good tool, and they tie it up, they go to AppSumo, they wrap up the back, and they close it down, and we can't grow with you. Next thing you know, we get an email and people's like, oh, I regret to inform you. No, we paid our hard-earned money. It's hard out here in these LTD streets, man. We got money out here. We're investing in you. We want you to win. And we don't mind paying you, but we ain't trying to pay $300 a month like everybody else. We're early adopters. We want to be treated as such. We want to be respected as such. So I want to thank all you guys for showing up. Omar, thank you for showing up. Omar, ChargeKeep, thank you. Jess for showing up. Jess is the best. And there's Magic and Mavic and PressRanger. Please do not sleep on this tool. I'm telling you, this tool, you could literally do that. I want to give a shout out to my boy Cole Crush again, because he's the one that put me on Mavic. Because I was like, man, I don't need another AI tool. That's what I don't need. He said, nah, this is not another AI tool. So I do want to give him credit. I want to give all of my inner circle and the rest of, Radiance is here. Joyful Stamping is in the house. Freddie is in the house. Mark Rodriguez is here. Well, let me see. Yeah, Mark Rodriguez is here. Anthony Ross is here. Thank you guys all for showing up. I really do appreciate you all. And thank you guys. This has been an awesome year. I've had fun this year. We're going to run this back, but it's going to be even more. Thank you guys for following my channel. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm only growing as you guys allow me to grow. When you use my codes, I say, hey, use my codes. Yeah, I know you guys look at other channels. I don't have a problem with that. I look at other channels. I want to see what they're doing. What are they talking about? But if I'm giving you juice, anybody can walk you through a tool. But if I'm giving you juice, I'm giving you money-making ideas. And if you want that to not stop, then use my code. That's all I'm saying. Use my code, and I ain't getting rich, because the founders is there. They barely, hey, can we get some too? So, but that allows me to continue to do this, because I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I enjoy loving, I enjoy giving back. All right. So a couple of things. If you went to any one of my workshops, the recordings are going to be ready by Monday. Hopefully it should be ready by Monday. I'm going to put a link. I have a link to the deals. So if you did not make it, I do have a link to all the deals. So let me give you that link. I'll put that link in here. Where is that link at? Let me get it for you. Stand by. So I do have a link. I have one link, and you can see all the deals that we were able to get from the founders. What did I do with the link? I had it right here. I said, I'm going to put it right here, so I'll have it available to post. And here it is right here. I think I hid it from myself. How did I do that? All right, so here we go right here. So this is the link to all of the deals that were given to us. Congrats on all the top 15. Yeah, man, that was tough. That wasn't easy. So that's my link to all the deals that we had available. If you weren't able to make the conference, because you're part of my channel and you're here now, you can still go see some of the deals that are out there that we got. And look for a survey from me. Look for a what else did I have for you guys? I had a survey, and I had a link to the deal. That's a link to the deal, but I'll send it to you in there as well. So, hey, thank you, Tom, for showing up. Thank you. Great time in these streets. Vasty Designs. You guys have been great. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm going to take a nap because I haven't slept in like 3 days. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you guys for helping me grow the channel, continue to grow the channel, share with others, let them know what we're doing. Now, to not get it twisted, we are coming with season 2 of my hack packs. I'm gonna release 5 of them. All right. And most of you guys that follow me know that if you try to buy some of the tools that I'm telling you, I have this one tool. This hack, you're going to love this one. It's called the Night Before Christmas Hack Pack. I have the Gift That Keeps on Giving hack pack. I think I have the Thanksgiving Family hack pack. I don't know. I'm still messing around flirting with the names, but I got a lot of stuff coming. Hey, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye for now. I'm happy for the ChargeKeep evolution since we spoke about it. Yeah. ChargeKeep is coming. I told him about ChargeKeep. Spoke to Omar, and Omar, he said, hey, we're gonna make it happen. So they did. They made it happen. All right, you guys have been great. I'm out of here. Goodbye for now.